So I put version 2.0 on this Buddha board, but quite frankly, at this point, I have lost track of what version of me is being released. Like, don't even get me started on what version of an entrepreneur I am. If I had to think about the different versions of me as like a content creator, well, version 1.0 decided at 18 to go on a freaking like international television show that caused me to want to hide from the world for a number of years. And then version, let's say like 1.1, is just when I decided to become a real estate agent. And I knew I needed to post on social media, but I was still too terrified to really post myself. So it was all just faceless content. Then maybe in like 2023, that's when we at least hit version 1.5 because I recorded a video with my face in it for my friend's page where she had 250,000 TikTok followers. And sure enough, the video got over 250,000 views. And so I went from no visibility to high visibility. And then by 2024, that was when I started posting on YouTube. And even out of every 8-minute video, maybe 1 minute had my face in it. And there were very few more candid videos sprinkled throughout. But that was me gradually becoming the next version of me. And it was always a struggle every time I would do a video that was primarily my face until the end of 2025 when we decided it's going to be all my face. I like how I say we decided. It was me when I decided that. But I think that I think that part of my brain goes to the tech side of me that every time a new version gets released, something that was working before in the old version breaks. Like if you work in tech or you're a tech founder, you are even background in tech, even if you just work in a specific system at your job, more than likely you have experienced, oh, hey, they just updated X, Y, and Z. Oh, but now we can't print any documents because that button just suddenly doesn't work, what have you. And when you release new versions of you, some old mechanics are going to break. That is just what happens because they kind of have to break in order for the next version of you to fully emerge. And sometimes that breaking is painful. Sometimes that breaking it breaks something that was of great comfort to you, even if it was not actually serving you. And just thinking about becoming that next version of you constantly, like I know when I think it was the law firm that I worked at, they released a new update like every 2 weeks. That feels pretty accurate for the cadence of of like my personal life updates. Um, it always makes me laugh when I talk to somebody whom I haven't spoken to in a while, and when I ask them like how life is, and they don't have a number of updates. I'm like, oh, you asked me how life has been. I can take you on the journey. And not even in like a bad way where, oh no, life has been just so rough. I just it's just a journey. Like we're all like everything's a roller coaster. There's gonna be ups, there's gonna be downs. You just gotta roll with it. And like if you might be able to hear that I'm slightly still congested from being sick. That's just part of the journey, right? And becoming the next version of you can be scary because you do know that things are going to break. You're used to things breaking because they've broken so many times in the past every time you do update your software. But they have to break in order to make room, in order to help build the new you. And you can't be scared of version 2.0. You can't be scared of version 20.0 because it's going to happen whether you like it or not. But if you put if you put that more positive energy towards building that next version versus putting the energy towards trying to stop the next build from happening, you just get so much more control and you get so much more benefit out of that next version. I can't wait to see what version of me gets released in the next week or two again, too. Anyways, because if you've watched my videos before, you know that I like to go down the question rabbit hole with folks during sessions, and so I like to end my videos with a question. Today's is, what is an element of your life that is screaming for an update? And can you use past versions of yourself to help build this next version? What worked? What didn't? What do you want to bring with you into the next version? What do you not want to bring? Something's going to break anyways, but it just use past versions of you to help build the next version of you. And thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day building version 20.0, 30.0, 150.0. I don't know. We're all on different schedules, but have a good day.